On April 8th, 2021, the Lake Hazel Branch celebrates its 10-year anniversary. Here are some memories from those years.
Go. We love the library because there are art kits and books.
You may or may not know this, but the staff at Lake Hazel are pranksters. A lot of them are anyway. And there have been some pretty epic staff-to-staff pranks that have happened over the years. One that I will never forget about is when Doug, if you remember Doug, who worked at our library for many years, has a hilarious, wonderful black lab named Max. And Lori, and maybe Jana, I don't remember who is all involved, but definitely Lori, key prankster, stuck a hot dog in his pocket. And we figured it would just be gross and he'd figure it out, but he didn't. And he went home. Hot dog stayed in the pocket for quite a while, and then eventually Max ate a hole through Doug's shirt to find that stinky hot dog. So lots of shenanigans at the Lake Hazel Branch Library.
My name is Zoe, and I used to volunteer at the library, and that was before COVID hit, and I really hope I can again, maybe soon, hopefully. But during my volunteer hours, I would usually hang out with Jess and do craft time with her, and Jess is awesome. I love her so much, and she comes up with the greatest ideas for crafts, and they're super creative, and they're awesome, and I love them so much. And during volunteer shifts, I also get to see Beth, who is really nice, and I think she was probably one of the first people I met when I started volunteering. She's really funny, really nice, awesome person to interact with, and just made my volunteer time that much better. But another memory I have is getting to hang out with my friends at the library. Sometimes we do the events, like our favorite was Hunger Games, or the escape rooms, or we just hang out in the computer lab and play games. But we always had fun at the library, and it was a great place for fun memories, and I really hope we get to go again. And I hope it stays open soon.
Hi, my name is Noah. I go to this library a lot and I love it because it has all kinds of good books, more than I could ever probably buy. And the staff there are really helpful and good, and I appreciate them.
This happens to be the very first person to get a library card at the Lake Hazel Library. And how old are you, sir? 10. Yes, he was approximately 6 months old, and we've been going there ever since. You have a couple pictures I just had to include. This is Nathan at the library back in the day, and one more picture. And there we go with the big teddy bear. So our favorite memories, we've been going there ever since, well, since you were that age, and just all the different programs. I mean, from baby rhyme time to, do you remember any other programs? All the Saturday morning programs, and we've just enjoyed it, and it's been a great experience. So congratulations, Lake Hazel Library. Happy 10th birthday. You're the same age as this guy. Bye-bye.
When I took a job at the Lake Hazel Branch Library 10 years ago, it seemed like a good next step in my career with an organization that had a good reputation and in a neighborhood that I didn't even know existed. Little did I know that I would come to love this place and the incredible people who've made this library into a community that welcomes, supports, and teaches one another. This is a place where people connect and lifelong friendships are made, where kids grow up and gain an enthusiasm for reading and learning, where teenagers can socialize with friends after school, developing independence, volunteering, and building skills that will lead to their first jobs. During the last 10 years, I have worked with some of the most caring, passionate, and skilled people I have ever had the pleasure to call my colleagues. We have faced challenges together and have emerged stronger, smarter, and more resilient and responsive. These last 10 years have absolutely been the most rewarding of my career. I was supposed to describe a favorite library memory, but I'm going to cheat just a little and talk about the combined memories of my favorite thing to do in libraries, and that is reading to children. It is the best way to start my workday, by choosing the books that I'll read and tuning my guitar while the kids arrive and peek in the window of the program room to see what the day's activities and art projects will be. Knowing that my coworkers are busy greeting kids and helping them to find some excellent new stories to bring home with them. Then when it's time, I open the doors and greet the enthusiastic bunch of toddlers by name, inviting them into our special time together to share stories of adventure and bravery about kids who look like them and people whose lives are very different, about love and letters and family. We tell jokes and laugh and learn and dance. We create together and sing and make art and tell stories from our own lives. And finally say, see you next week. What a privilege it is to be a part of the lives of these bright little sparks of young people. Thank you for being a part of the Lake Hazel Library community. You are what makes this library such a special and valuable place. I can't wait to make more memories with you during the years to come.